What's going on, guys? This is Sam Gozer here with Joe Motivation. I want to talk to you guys about defeating performance anxiety, and this is going to be especially helpful for those who are going to be competing in nationals or ISIS World Drill Championships for the first time, or any other competition for that matter. First of all, anybody who's been doing this for more than 2 years will tell you that performance anxiety is not an uncommon thing. Everybody, as long as you're a human being, will be susceptible to performance anxiety to some degree, but it's how you approach it that's going to determine how well you do in a competition. I'm going to use the examples that I use to get through my performance anxiety over the past few years. I started off here with, it's just another practice. The way I looked at it was, it's just another practice, except you look good and more people are watching. You did it before in practice, why can't you do it now? For a while, that worked because generally it is true. A performance is no more than another practice where you're actually dressed up and people are actually watching and you're being scored based on all the practices that you have been doing. But, to my dismay, for a while that stopped working. So I knew I had to switch it up a little bit. So I decided to say, bask in the fun of it. Now the reason I switched over from it's just another practice to basking in the fun of it is because it forces you to look into what you love the most. And in this case, that is drill. You love drill. But some people, I'm not saying everybody, some people generally may not like the practice session of it, especially if you are going through a few practices where you might not exactly be proud of what you're doing. So it would be a little more of a detriment to you to use it's just another practice versus basking in the fun of it, because you're basking in the fun of what you're doing. You're basking in the fun of something that's a passion to you. So when you look at basking in the fun of practice and then basking in the fun of the performance, personally I found I've been a lot more focused because I say, hey, I love doing this, and no amount of judges, no amount of crowds, no amounts of, I don't know, the overall setting is really gonna get in my way. And that just brought me down, well, both of these have brought me down to this, just do it. Because when you're at the performance, you're at the performance, that's it. You don't overthink it, you don't underthink it, you do it the way you've been doing it, the way you know you're supposed to do it, and that is that. So if you have any questions, you can leave it on my wall, you can leave it on Joe Motivation's Facebook wall, or you can message me privately or leave it in the comment section below. All right? So remember, your mind is your most powerful asset. Use it!